Crypto Gang? Welcome back to another episode. If you guys are new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode, and today's winner is Robert Aaron Avici. Thanks so much for commenting on the previous video, Robert. I just sent you some crypto. On this very special episode of the Crypto Collectibles series, I have partnered with Dapper Labs, the creators of Cryptokitties, as well as Cheese Wizards. I've also partnered with OpenSea and GrowYourBase, as you guys have seen in the previous videos in the Crypto Collectibles series. As a quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored review, but I am doing giveaways of these NFTs. I'm working directly with the developers to get a behind the scenes look, going over the different NFT projects, dealing with the developers, and ultimately reviewing them on OpenSea, the platform. There's a marketplace for the crypto collectibles. In each episode, I'm going through the market cap, the volume, the token holders, the rarest items on the OpenSea platform that have actually been sold for certain amounts of Ether. And also, I'm going to be going over the actual items that we're giving away at the end. Cryptokitties is probably the most famous collectible in the crypto space. They have over a $20 million market cap at the time of making this video, and Dapper Labs is pretty notorious in the space. Having come out with this new game, Cheese Wizards, I was really excited to get involved with them and OpenSea as well, to get Cryptokitties out there a little bit more and to dive into the data behind Cryptokitties. How much volume they're doing is mind-blowing. They have almost 80,000 token holders. It's just a crazy amount of adoption that's coming through this collectible specifically. If you guys are entirely new to Cryptokitties, it is basically a unique kitty that you get with all the different properties to it, and you own it fully, just like other NFTs. A lot of these different kitties have like 6 to 10 different properties, making them more and more rare. Because when you apply a lot of different properties to one unique collectible, that is going to increase the rarity of that specific collectible. Somewhere in between having one property and having 10 different properties to a collectible is the sweet spot. That is where the most are transacting. And what I'll show you guys is diving onto the OpenSea platform. You're going to see that some of these Cryptokitties are selling for over $100,000. A lot of people have been asking me and DMing me on Instagram about why people are purchasing these different items. The way that I respond to those DMs is usually by saying, how do you price art? How do you go to an art show and price a piece of artwork? And the reality is that there is scarcity baked into these items. They are unique. They are fully pieces of real estate on the blockchain that you own entirely by yourself. There's no intermediaries there. You can go to OpenSea and purchase it, but it is going to be yours. It is fully 100% owned by you. They're birthing every minute, and having all of these different kitties, having this community, and having scarcity applied to it is going to set a market price. I'm gonna leave the link to a couple of them below so you guys can go check out these wild and crazy different Cryptokitties. Some of them have all these different attributes, and this is because of the breeding. They've applied this really cool element where it's almost like printing more kitties, and people are able to print more kitties on their own by breeding, and it's a very clever mechanism. With all that being said, and you now know that I'm working with Dapper Labs on giving away these Cryptokitties, and also we're going to be going over Cheese Wizards in the near future. We're going to take a deep dive onto the OpenSea platform so you guys can get a chance to see their $20 million plus market cap and the extreme level of 7-day volume and total volume that they're doing on the platform. So without further ado, let's dive right into the Cryptokitties analysis on the OpenSea platform. From the OpenSea dashboard for Cryptokitties, as you can see here, they are birthing Cryptokitties every few seconds on the platform. It's kind of real-time rendering. So we're gonna go through the market cap, volume, and counts real quick for Cryptokitties on OpenSea. The market cap is 81,278 ETH. The average price is 0.1 or 10% of one Ethereum. The volume this week is 140.99 Ethereum. The total is 59,221 Ethereum for the total volume on the platform. Total count is 1.6 million tokens, and the total holders is 76,547. As you can clearly tell, Cryptokitties is a king of this space. They are the heavy hitters produced by Dapper Labs, and seeing these volumes is very reassuring for the space as a whole. With a market cap of over $24 million in Ethereum and weekly volumes upwards of $14,000 to $15,000 and a total volume of $17 million, it's very fun to see this level of adoption, this level of volume, and almost 80,000 holders is pretty nuts to think about. That is a lot of users interacting on the blockchain, and doing $17 million in volume will produce that level of market cap. So very well deserved. As you can see on the rankings page, OpenSea has them as number 3. The rankings change in real time depending on the weekly data. So you can see the same metrics here as well as the amount of holders and everything. So they are in 3rd place this week, and it shifts every week. So it's gonna change up over the next few weeks and in the foreseeable future, but they consistently stay in the top 5. So one of the things that I wanna do in this series, as I've done in the previous episodes, is go over some of the rarest items that have actually sold on the platform of OpenSea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Dragon here that sold for $180,000 worth of Ethereum. As you can see, it was last sold for 600 or 180K at the time of making this video. And the different properties are quite significant because it is ultra rare in the space here because it has so many different properties. And of course, what you can see here on the open ledger is the started sale and the sold. It was about 10 months ago when this transaction took place. And you can see that there are 3 bids that have been entered that are extremely, I believe, low bids for this item. But overall, very, very impressive at the size that this sold at, over 180 grand, which is just mind-blowing to think about. And right here, you can see similarly priced items, all these other ones here. The last fun piece that I want to cover here is just some of these items on here that people are trying to sell for 100 and 110,000 ETH. And look at how creative these different items are. They have all these different attributes, and they are actually people that are breeding these kitties to try and sell them on the exchange. And you can see that this one was previously sold for 0.025 ETH, but they are trying to sell it for 100,000. And part of the reason that these people are doing this, where they're listing it for, as you can see here, just trillions and trillions of ETH, is because they're just having that on there is indexing them as a high-priced item and a special item so that it comes into your feed and you can check it out. And as you can see, they have a lot of different properties associated with this one, and they have done a good job of getting people's attention. You can see that it has been bid on over the past 6 months. And you can see that there are some other ones here that are doing the same tactic, where they're listing it for the highest possible price to get people's attention using the algorithm of OpenSea, which just goes to show you that people are really doing a good job of using this platform in a unique way to get in front of the people that are buyers on OpenSea for these really cute, unique, different items. So that is it for my overview of the Cryptokitties collectible. I'm really excited about this project, given the numbers and the sheer amount of adoption that these kitties are driving onto the Ethereum blockchain is pretty mind-blowing. It's really inspiring to watch a company like Dapper Labs that is a very small organization, and they proceed to roll out the most successful collectible ever in the history of cryptocurrency. And then they are also rolling out Cheese Wizards in the near future. So with that being said, let's go through the collectibles that we're going to be giving away on this episode specifically. The first CryptoKitty that we're going to be giving away via the GrowYourBase platform, with the link in the description below, is the Kitty. It is a robot kitty and it has multiple different rare properties. The 4 different properties that this crypto kitty has is it is fancy, which is 1 out of 100,228. The fancy type is Kitty, which is 1 out of 500. It is a special edition, which is 1 out of 1,500. And the virginity is that it is a virgin. So it has not been bred, which you can do with these crypto kitties. You can breed them and create more crypto kitties. That's why they've had all of these births coming out of all these different kitties, because they're exponentially growing when you're breeding your different kitties. The second crypto kitty that we're going to be giving away on this video specifically is Kitty 1035917. So there's not really a name associated with this, but it has been sold prior to me receiving the kitty. This kitty has 9 different special properties associated with it. It is a body type of Pixel Bob, which is 1 out of 51,000. The color is Sapphire, which is 1 out of 108,000. The shadow gray color primary is 1 out of 136,000. The secondary color is lilac, which is 1 out of 36,000. The third color is purple haze, which is 1 out of 112,000. The eyes are chronic, that's 1 out of 105,000. Mouth is pouty, which is 1 out of 245,000. The pattern is leopard, which is 1 out of 50,000. And the virginity is virgin, which is 1 out of 823,000. One of the most important aspects to CryptoKitty, besides the fact that it's driving mass adoption of all ages into the ecosystem, is the fact that people are having fun with new technology. And I know that we joke about things, we joke about having, cute kitties on the blockchain, but the reality of this is that you are not realizing that you're dealing with the blockchain when you're dealing with these cute little kitties. And that is what takes adoption to the next level. When you're dealing with something in the background that is extremely complex, that you don't necessarily need to understand, to utilize, this is what CryptoKitties is doing. And this is what makes it so brilliant, is that they are applying this cool, cute, new twist to NFTs, and they're allowing the masses to come in and use it. So that is it for this episode, and I'm very excited for this episode, mainly because I've been a fan of CryptoKitties for so long, and I love the idea that these are unique items. They can't be destroyed, they can't be replicated, they're all unique. They are by far the definition of non-fungible tokens. And it's a very exciting project, bringing in thousands of people every day and every week that are interacting on the blockchain. So I'm a big fan of Dapper Labs, big fan of CryptoKitties and Cheese Wizards that I will be talking about in the near future. And that is it for this episode. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below if you guys want to win those 2 CryptoKitties that I just talked about. And also check out the link in the description below to OpenSea and CryptoKitties themselves. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe for the remaining of this series. It's gonna be a very exciting series with new projects coming out every week. And I will see you on the next episode of Hack Crypto.